So we got to talk about this sheriff from Florida, right? From the state of Florida. He has a message for anybody, that's trying to bring, the chaos that's going on in LA. He has a message for anyone that's trying to bring that back to the state of Florida, right? And this is the type of people that we need, the people that have common sense, because he's letting people know that's trying to bring chaos to his state that he's not playing. All right, so let's hear what he got to say.
So I'm gonna break it down for you, all right? And if somebody wants to know what I mean by turn violent, all right, this is what I mean. If you resist lawful orders, you're going to jail. Let me be very clear about that. If you block an intersection or a roadway in Brevard County, you are going to jail. If you flee arrest, you're going to go to jail tight, because we are going to run you down and put you in jail. If you try to mob rule a car in Brevard County, gathering around it, refusing to let the driver leave, in our county, you're most likely going to get run over and dragged across the street. If you spit on us, you're going to the hospital and in jail. If you hit one of us, you're going to the hospital and jail, and most likely get bitten by one of our big, beautiful dogs that we have here. If you throw a brick, a firebomb, or point a gun at one of our deputies, we will be notifying your family where to collect your remains at, because we will kill you graveyard dead. We're not going to play. This has got to stop. You're watching what's taking place out there. You're seeing police officers that are being attacked, being spit on, being put in harm's way just for doing their jobs. You're seeing ICE agents that are being targeted for doing their jobs. And you're seeing obstructionists that are doing all of this, standing in the way of law and order. Not here, not in the state of Florida. So to make it real simple, if you don't want to have any of those things happen to you, obey the law. Go protest all you want. Do it peacefully. Stand on the mountaintops and yell your opinion, your views. We invite that. But don't you dare break the law, because it won't go well for you.
Yo, United States, man, we desperately need this type of common sense back in our country, because the stuff that's going on in this country is insane, right? And this is why I want to move to Florida, because they just have nothing but common sense, right? And this is the crazy thing, right? Because you think about it, it just tells you like, hey, if you're gonna do stupid things, there's gonna be some stupid consequences going your way, okay? Right? It just makes sense. If you got people protesting, jumping in front of cars, right? Common sense is you probably deserve to get run over, okay? And this is the thing that bothers me, right? Because if you're in Florida, right, and obviously someone threatening your life, like somebody, you're at home and somebody invades your house, there's a threat to you and your family, you have the authority, the right to defend yourself. However way that goes about. Somebody enters your home threatening you in any such way, you have the right to defend yourself. All right? And whatever happens, happens. However, when you got some of these blue states, these liberal democratic states, you can't even defend yourself. If someone enters your home and you defend yourself, you end up deleting that person or maybe harming that person, you are potentially liable for a lawsuit for defending yourself. That makes absolutely no sense. That's insane. That you have to think about defending yourself as an individual. And then you see why some people, in places like probably New York City or other blue states, where they see harm happening to a person or there's people robbing and stealing and no one steps in, because they know that if I defend myself or if I do the right thing, I could potentially go to jail or be fined. All right. And so when you put that thought into the minds of people, it's just like people question okay, am I doing the right thing or not? When of course you should. You see bad things happening, you should be stepping up and doing something about it. If someone's putting harm that's going to place harm against you, you should be able to defend yourself. Right? So when I hear this law here in Florida, it's only common sense. If you're going to engage in violence especially against law enforcement, right? Against another individual, people have the right to defend themselves, right? People need to understand there are consequences for engaging in violent acts. And then you say in Florida, it's just straight up common sense. We're not playing. And that's because Florida allows people to punish people that do stupid things. You want to engage in bad behavior, there's going to be consequences for your actions. Okay? And that's just common sense. We need to get back to common sense, right? Because this is what's being lost here in the United States. We got people just be able to do whatever they want in terms of crime, and people just got to sit there and watch and then wonder like, yo, am I doing the right thing? Should I step in? Questioning if they should do the right thing. And this is why you got places like Florida, Texas, all these red states, man, they're getting back to like, hey, man, you want to mess around, you want to F around, you're going to find out. Right? Like you got these stupid protesters just laying in front of cars, jumping in front of highways, trying to stop cars, trying to stop people from getting to where they need to go because of their stupid causes. And then you got Florida, they got people getting run over, and then you're wondering why you got run over by a car. That's because you're not supposed to be stepping in front of a vehicle. That's a stupid thing to do. And then they act surprised, like, why did I get run over? Because you're dumb, right? You're jumping in front of a vehicle when you know you're not supposed to be doing that, right? You're engaging in violence against law enforcement, people that have license to delete you. Like, why are you doing that? Okay, that's just dumb. Be smart about what you're doing. And when you listen to laws like this, we need more of it. Okay, we need more of it. We need people to understand that you can't engage in acts that's going to put harm on other people. Okay, so I mean, look at man, this is refreshing to see. I know a lot of liberals are mad when they see this because you got a lot of people that are protesting. You got these No Kings thing going on across the country today, and especially like New York, when these things are not going to happen, man. If somebody does try to protect themselves, defend themselves against some protester, they know that they're more likely going to be charged, arrested, or whatnot, and it just makes it very difficult for people to go about living their life when you have people that's just constantly trying to disrupt it. And then when you're in states where the laws are catered to the people that they're catered to criminals, right? They favor criminals, like the laws favor criminality. Like you can commit crimes and then not have to worry about it. You see in places like California where people are robbing and stealing stores, right? And as long as it's not more than $900, they can get away with it. That makes absolutely no sense. And that's why we got to get back to law and order, get back to common sense, punishing those who are committing crime in this country. Because if we live in a society where people are just allowed to commit crimes with no consequences, then you're just gonna see more of it. Right? And then that's why you gotta respect a place like Florida and Texas where they just don't play. They don't play that stuff. They don't play. You do stuff like that, they're gonna run you over. I forgot. I saw something. I forgot it was on social media. I think it was like some law enforcement. They ran over a bunch of people. They just ran them over. Like y'all want to jump in front of a vehicle? Okay, then get ready to get rubber all over your face, all over your body. Because this is not a game, and we're tired of you. We're tired of you engaging in these acts, being stupid, doing dumb things. Like people are tired of it. Like people are not for your cause because you're just doing it now to just be a hindrance to people, right? Disrupting people's lives, and people are tired of it. Okay, so yeah, it's good to see that a place like Florida obviously go do common sense stuff like this. That hey, they know that they do not want that stuff that's going on in LA infiltrating their state. Because they know it's a disease, and once that disease infiltrates your place, man, it just spreads so fast, and thus destroying it. So kudos to Florida, man. So those are my thoughts. Interested to hear your thoughts. Make sure you leave a comment down below, hit the like button, share, and if you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe. So guys, take care. Have a good one. Later.